Hey, what's up everybody? It is Uncle Mad. I am here in London, and for today's video I kind of wanted to show you our accommodations, the Mayfair Hotel, which is where we've been set up by On Location Touring Group, the group that set up this whole trip over here to see the Titans take on the Ravens here in London. I thought I'd show off the hotel and its various amenities so that if you're coming to London sometimes and looking for a place to stay, perhaps you will consider the Mayfair. So let's do a quick room tour and then we'll kind of wander around and look and see what all else the hotel is. All right, so you walk in, this is kind of the main room area. Nothing too fancy. You can see we've already kind of occupied it a little bit. 2 beds. They seem kind of small, but they'll do. They're fine. Got nice little seating area over here. TVs here. Underneath, you've got a refrigerator. I don't know if you can even see that. It's kind of dark. And like a safe. And there's some coffee and tea and water stuff there. And then if you walk over here, you got a nice little window with a view out into the Straits of London. And there's just like a ton of construction going on all around London. There's like scaffolding up everywhere. All kinds of redevelopment and stuff going on to a lot of the buildings that we see around town here. Right, now the restroom is borderline the like highlight of this hotel room. Like the restroom, that's me, is like just about the biggest as the rest of the room put together. So kind of got like a full-on like walk-in closet area over here. Got some robes provided. Hair dryer there. Like a full-length mirror that goes the full length of the whole shower. You got your sinks, stuff that was already in there. A little loaded up body lotions and hand wash if you need them. Now, when I first got here, I could not figure out how to turn the lights on in the room, which I'll show you in just one second. So I found this random string, and before I read the sign here, I was like, oh, maybe this is a light. And I pulled it, and like 2 seconds later, the front desk called and was like, hey, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just an idiot. I didn't know what the string did, so apologies. Get your toilet side over here. Full toilet here. These interesting looking push buttons flush. Then you got like a 2-sided shower. So, you know, if you're traveling with somebody that you don't mind sharing the shower with, you got a lot of space. And 2 separate shower heads, 2 separate sets of your little preloaded shower gels, little wand to get the hard to reach spots. Bathroom, by far, definitely the highlight of this this hotel room, I would say. Now, this is what I figured out when I was unable to determine how to turn on the lights early. So over here, just inside the room, this is one of those hotels where you have to put your room key into this little slot to get the powered up stuff, like, you know, power saving type deal where stuff won't come on until you put your card in there, and then you can light the entire room up and light it up brightly. So discussed with my wife a little bit before coming. Obviously, you go to Europe, sometimes there's challenges with the outlets, with the plugs, so I just kind of want to show what they do have on offer here. So here, you know, you've got your standard kind of normal UK plug there. Oh, another one over here if you need it. But over by the bed, and this is kind of what I expected, there was at least some adjustment for foreign travelers coming in. So we've got a standard USB port here, which I'm using. I brought an adapter, so I've got that plugged in to where I can plug it in. It's a pretty cool adapter because it's got like 3 outlets and a USB port of its own. Then here, I think this is a USB-C port, so if you've got like the newer Apple chargers, you can plug in there. You got the same kind of deal on the other side. And this is pretty cool. So you can flip these switches right by the bed instead of there being like a tag you hand on the door. So if you don't do not disturb, turn it on. Don't turn it off. If the room needs service, you want to leave for the day, you want some service, turn it on. If not, turn it off. Pretty cool, I thought. And then over here, you got a couple more outlets and stuff, what you need. internet IP phone. I don't know what that means. I guess if you've got like an Ethernet cable you can plug in there. This is the only standard US style charger that's available. I've got the backup battery for the phone plugged in there. Phone, that's for the camera. I'm an idiot. And then this is kind of the same standard port that you got over by the other side with the USB, USB-C, regular UK outlet, and then another adapter plugged in there. So all in all, pretty cool. Little coffee maker here. Got a couple little Belgian chocolate biscuits for us if you want to enjoy one of them in the morning. All in all, you know, pretty sweet setup. I kind of like this room. The bed's being a little narrow. I thought that was going to be a little bit of an issue, but took a little bit of a nap earlier. Slept perfectly fine. No issues there. Everything was fine. So let's head down to the lobby. We'll do a quick little tour around down there. Just kind of show you the other features the hotel has to offer. So you can see on the outside of the door, this is where those would light up if you had clicked those buttons that were on the inside. You can see there on that one. Ice machine right here, right down from our room. Thought I'd reached the ground floor, but this is actually floor 1, so I'm in the wrong area. I don't really know how I ended up here, but we're gonna go down one more floor. So you've got the Mayfair kitchen, is like the in-house dining. With the operating hours listed here. The lounge stays open a little bit later. That's pretty cool. So come down, grab a cocktail if you need to after hours. I back up to the room. It was kind of like loud and like almost like it was like a club atmosphere going down there in the lobby down there. So I didn't record too much down there. But we might go up there for breakfast tomorrow or something like that, and I'll get a better view of it. But yeah, overall, nice hotel. I like where we're staying. It's a decent spot. We'll see what else comes of it. All right, so wrapping up night 1 here in London, and decided to get a little food. We actually got back to the hotel around like 5 and took like a 4-hour nap. So I'm gonna get something to eat before I go to bed, but then I'm gonna go back pretty much straight right back to bed just to try to get like on the right cycle and everything, so we're not just completely like off course. So I got Helen's Cafe, a little local place, and I got some shawarma, a mixed shawarma wrap, and a side of chips. Those chips need salt. Holy crap, it's just like the greasiest, messiest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. Good Lord. Oh golly. Here we go. Oh, the cripes. Alright. Mixed shawarma. Bone apple teas. That's delicious. Spectacular. Good choice by me. So, this might be the end of this video. I don't know how much I'm going to show you in the hotel tomorrow morning. So, might be a little bit of bonus footage coming up any second now. This is kind of funny. This is Le Havre versus Olympique Marseille. Oh, actually, it looks like maybe it's just Ligue 1 highlights. But on the guide, it was listed as being the Braves-Phillies game, which is not supposed to start for like 2 hours here. I think it's like 11 o'clock right now. I think it's a 1 a.m. start time here. Probably not going to make it to that, but maybe. So, we'll see. Could be bonus content coming in this video, but it could be the end. Either way, thank you for watching. More to come from London. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so I noticed something in the bathroom. What is this thing? Bentley. I scanned the QR code, nothing came up. I don't know. It's like plugged in, so I tried to pull it, but I didn't want to pull it out of the wall or mess it up. But it was like tucked back here with the ironing board. I've never seen anything like this. Like this, this comes out and it folds out. What is this? Anybody knows what this is? Let me know in the comments.